Imagine this. You wrap up work, change out of your office clothes, and slip into your beach gear. Living in Hawaii means that's all it takes to transform a regular day into something amazing. We're lucky enough to be staying in Waikiki, right by Kuio Beach Park, so the beach is practically across the street. We've been hanging out there almost every day, but today we decided to shake things up and wander further up the coastline. As we walked northwest, we found ourselves under the shade of the massive, majestic tree of life in the park. This tree never fails to amaze me. It's so huge with thick, twisting branches in a canopy that seems to go on forever. Every time I look at it, I'm in awe, imagining how ancient it must be. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of birds nest here, filling the branches with life. And sometimes I like to think, just for fun, that this tree might have provided shade for prehistoric creatures like dinosaurs. The kid in me can't help but wonder. We kept strolling, passing rows of colorful surfboards lined up for rent along the sand. They're all so bright and inviting. Part of me wishes I could jump into the ocean and give surfing a try. I can't swim well enough to tackle those waves, but it's a fun dream. Just standing here, imagining riding the ocean with those big, bold boards. For now though, just being here by the water, with all the sights, sounds, and easygoing vibes of Waikiki, is a pretty perfect way to end the day. We kept the beach hopping going, and we strolled toward Duke Kanamoku Beach Park. This part of Waikiki has such a special feel to it. It's quieter, with a laid-back vibe that pulls you into the heart of paradise. As we walked, the view started to open up, revealing Diamond Head Crater in the distance with the city skyline of Honolulu blending seamlessly into it. The coconut trees, with the deep blues of the ocean and the soft white clouds floating in the sky. It was all like a scene out of a dream. The waves were lapping gently along the shore, and the cool breeze was more refreshing than any air conditioning. Immediately, it felt like all the stress of work and daily life just melted away. I wasn't even thinking about any of those everyday worries anymore. I was completely caught up in the beauty of the moment. A local colleague had tipped me off about the sunset view at Fort DeRussy Beach Park, so we kept on walking and arrived just in time. Fort DeRussy itself is a mix of beach park and military museum, a little oasis of green and sand in the heart of Honolulu's bustle. It's got these wide open spaces, lush lawns, and palm trees that feel like they're right out of a postcard. There's history here too, with the military museum nearby, reminding you that this island has seen so much over the years. But the beach is what really draws people in, and the golden hour here is nothing short of magical. We found a spot in the sand and pulled out our cameras, wanting to capture the moment while the lighting was just perfect. The soft glow of the golden hour was hitting everything just right, making the ocean, the buildings, and even the sky seem to glow. We took turns snapping photos of each other with the stunning backdrop of the coastline and Diamond Head. It felt like a race against the setting sun, trying to capture as many beautiful shots as we could before it dipped below the horizon. Once we'd taken enough photos to last a lifetime, we laid out our beach towels, ready to settle in and watch Waikiki's legendary sunset unfold. It was like having a front row seat to nature's best show. There's just something about a sunset that brings a different kind of peace. It's like you can feel the beauty sinking into your eyes, your mind, even your soul, and then spreading throughout your whole body. It's a feeling that no picture could fully capture, but we took a few more shots anyway, knowing these photos would remind us of this perfect moment for years to come. Sunset have become a bit of a tradition for us, no matter where we go. Whenever we travel, one of our first questions is always, where can we watch the sunset? But I have to say, there's something about the sunsets in Oahu that sets them apart. The Waikiki side especially is legendary for a reason. Watching the sun slowly sink over the water, casting its last golden light across the beach and the buildings. It's an experience that's hard to put into words. Tonight was special though, because it wasn't just a vacation sunset. I was here for work, yet these after-work beach moments have been nothing short of rejuvenating. Even if it's only an hour or two each day, this mix of work and paradise is unlike anything I've experienced in my career. Hawaii makes that balance feel so effortless, so natural. And as the sky finally darkened, leaving us with only the sounds of the waves and the memory of that spectacular sunset, I knew this was one of those experiences I'd carry with me for a long, long time. As the last bit of daylight faded at Fort DeRussy Beach, we took a few more photos and videos, trying to capture every angle of this beautiful moment. It was darker now, and the mood had completely shifted. Earlier, everything was bright and golden, but now there was this calm, shadowy vibe. The colors had deepened with a mix of soft blues and purples blending with the horizon. This part of Waikiki really is one of the best spots for sunset. The view of the ocean with Diamond Head in the distance is unbeatable. And the location is perfect, close to so many hotels, restaurants, and shops. It's an easy escape into a world of beauty and tranquility. Watching the sun sink fully beyond the water felt like saying goodnight to paradise. A memory bottled up perfectly in those last few photos and videos. After that magical sunset at Fort DeRussy Beach, with the sky gradually darkening, we decided to head over to Baku's, a popular bar in Waikiki that we'd visited a few times before. We love the casual, welcoming vibe at Baku's. It's the kind of place where you can easily strike up a conversation with locals and get a real sense of the island spirit. Their drinks are always on point too. A refreshing Mai Tai or a colorful Blue Hawaiian is the perfect way to wind down from the day, and they definitely know how to make them delicious here. After a drink or two and soaking in the lively atmosphere, we started walking back to the hotel, taking Kuhio Avenue. Our favorite stop tonight, Maguro Spot, a super popular poke shop with a line out the door but totally worth the wait. We ordered tuna and salmon poke bowls, piled high with all the right toppings. Each bite was an explosion of flavors: fresh, tender fish, perfectly seasoned rice, and those just right garnishes that make poke in Hawaii so special. We enjoyed them from the comfort of our hotel room. As we dug into our poke bowls, it felt like the perfect end to an already amazing day. We felt totally relaxed, ready to wind down for a good night's sleep, and already looking forward to what tomorrow would bring in this island paradise.